Sunday, July 5, 2015. A partial study on the true meaning of September 11, 2001 and the 9/23 encodements we see. Birth equals 2 plus 9 plus 18 plus 20 plus 8. But if we use gematria the way that we are told to, we miss the meanings. In our world, everything is code. There is no forgotten place. So if you find a dry area where it seems that there is no code, you have been using the wrong algorithm or not looking closely enough. I have to spell Ra as Ra so that the computer will read it right. Ra gematria is a decode algorithm I came up intuitively after realizing that Ra worship is everywhere in our world. From millions of Christians saluting the hidden one, Ra, with the word Amen, to the Ra symbols above most church doors, home doors, or on doormats, to the animation of the ship of Ra as seen on NBC television logos, to the depiction of Ra's ship. Visit Hidden Records by Wayne Herschel. An Egyptian papyrus landing on the back of the Sphinx is found and revealed by Wayne Herschel. To the Target store sign of Ra in red above the places where the first micro-cupping will take place this fall, with the willing participants. So Ra's symbol is the circumpunct, the 13 zodiac sign, with the sun in the middle, except that Ra's sun is his wormhole star. Ra is shown pointing to his origin with the pantheon of fallen Nephilim on the right. So, the first symbol of serpents on earth was the Alpha/Omega sign of the serpent eating its own tail. The infinite time loop. So this is how the Ra gematria should be decoded. This symbol is encoded in mirror on my children's school. If they are spending tax dollars on this which they could use for more corrupt purposes, we must pay attention to the motivation to display these images which are of the secret religion on state buildings. Wake up, lovies. We do not live in free society, we live in a Roman colony run by the crown. The religion is the state religion of serpent worship, honored in plain sight all over the world but originating from the Vatican. This is why birth is closely aligned with death. This symbol of the serpent basilisk eating its own tail. BH equals 2 plus 8 IT 9 plus 20, the R 18. BH 10, IT 29, R 9 further reduces to 10,119. This is September 11, 2001 backward. So what does this mean? To me this means that this 911 number is a gateway number, both a birth and death number. A key to the golden and the silver gate as shown in the Vatican symbol, with the crossed keys. See. Something happened with the Nephilim fell. They lost their ability to come and go freely on our world. This world is like a karma carpet. New Agers think that if they just disbelieve in karma, it will stop affecting them. But evidence shows that this world must be played by the rules. If you incur karma, then you shackle yourself to the infinite loop of time until you remedy your mistakes. Here are the Nephilim in black Kabbalah cubes by the Hoover Dam, which points on Google Earth to Hawaii, Kenya. Hi is Greek for pi 3.14 out 30 places shows you why Hawaii is that last of the 50 states. So, this is the source of the tension between good and evil on our world. The plan of the ET. See. The its that plan this world were allowed to do so only if this world would improve the soul voltage of the participant. It is like on earth a person is allowed to farm cows only if they create humanish conditions. So the its are allowed to farm humans and trap us here if they play by the rules. So to do this, they must obey their own rules, but some of them didn't, and those fallen angels lost their ability to understand and remember the rules and they became enmeshed in their own farm. Kind of ironic, right? This would be like the farmer having sex with the cows and then forgetting that he is a farmer, and becoming a king/tyrant in the society of cows. Meanwhile the other farmers, angels, stand in shock and are looking at the debacle that ensues. So, this September 11, 2001 and 9/23, which in this year of 2015 is being symbolized by the Pope's coming on the 266th day, as the end of a gestational period. They had to hurry and kill the last pope to get the correct number pontiffin for this black magic symbolic event. So we have the 266th Pope coming to Washington, D.C. on the 266th day 0/23 2015. So this means that the gematria decode was correct, because we are talking about birth, death, and the gateway of the fallen angels. So, since they had badly piled on the karma while they were here, they have been trying to hack the karma rule with black magic, which is simply controlling the dream matrix from the lower level. See, the farm was designed to harvest pineal data, human chi energy, and body fluids while creating a human environment. Each person is hooked to a virtual reality through the 33rd vertebrae so that they experience complete freedom, not realizing that they are actually in an energy farm on a plan of the Etz called sin. Sin is a place more than a condition, but mistakes will cost you in karma. This is the Pope showing you that your pineal gland, your truth conduit, will be killed and crucified. And he has his hands on your stalk, your spine. Now here is where more rules were broken. The Etz realized that humans had powerful pineal glands and would be able to hack the dream matrix by will and intent, if the Etz didn't control the dream matrix as well. So this is the 1984 2x42 rainbow separation of light metaphor that shows us the mind control. They have to show us half the truth, because of the yin/yang rules of this world, here shown with the tree of life and the tree of death. So that is why we have even the dream matrix being controlled in a way to trick humans into virtually sinning, and thus aligning themselves ritually with sin, keeping them in the infinity loop of time. The Dark Ones have trapped themselves here and they are facing the real possibility that humans bouch they are heart connected, will graduate the matrix before their captors and farmers will, who have no heart connection. The heart is wise. But know this. The heart symbol has been corrupted. Valentine's is satanic and connected to Lupercalia. Even the false Je-Zeus is shown with a glowing thorn-wrapped heart. Another post about the Freemason symbols of the thorns. Yet the true teacher Yeshua taught us to love one another, with no expectation of reward. Do not worry, I am not Christian. As Yeshua was not Christian. I do not follow the teaching of man. We do not know which scripture is twisted and which isn't, so we have to feel the truth with our hearts and pineal glands. This is why Christian/satanic churches teach/trick followers into accepting Je-Zeus, fallen angel, rapist, serpent, demon into their hearts. This is a false teaching of the most tragic kind. Humans reaching lovingly for the teacher of righteousness Yeshua, who taught matrix domination, are diverted to accepting a serpent into their most powerful energy vortex, their heart. This is about the merging of two species. Nephilim want to inhabit human bodies fully, not just as parasites. So they are trying to create a birth of the new root race. Human will lose in this equation, serving as a spacesuit for the Nephilim who have trapped themselves in their own game. Zeus is Jupiter and it is lighting from heaven. Barack Obama, Luke 10:18 Hebrew shows Barack Obama's name phonetically equaling lightning from heaven. If you look around your world, everything from Gatorade special poison marketed to blacks to movie symbolism is rife with lightning from heaven symbolism. Greater than the Jupiter ascending movie implies a new species being born between Jupiter, shown as female, and her love, the wolf hybrid. This is bringing it all back to Lupercalia and Mother Wolf nursing the murderous twins Romulus and Remus and the festival of the beginning of Rome. Guess what, Amerinauts and Earthlings wherever you are? You are citizens of Rome. Here is a picture of Zeus with the eagle of Rome. On the top of the Lupercalia dome cave is a white eagle. I will do a whole post on this. But this is the religion of Atlantis. And it is core to understand our dream matrix. So please stay tuned for this. Make no mistake. We are the children by genetic modification of the gods. We have the serpent DNA with us. This is like the hobbits carrying the ring of evil. But we are strong and good, and we can overcome this heavy load and still graduate this matrix dream, leaving our serpent captors behind. They have been great teachers from evil example, and we will leave this matrix as beautiful warriors of a truth they will never glimpse. Please delicately ask any Christians you know to think about the twisting of the truth of Yeshua into the Greek language with the name Jesus, I am below, or Je-Zeus. Tell them that in those days no one could read, and the mistranslation by the Roman Church was done without many catching on. They will be upset with you, but if you make the Roman Church the evil source of lies, this pill is easier to take. They must revoke all oaths they have made to the serpent Zeus, known and unknown, and free their hearts for truth as a matter of urgency. This is not a teaching of the gospel to take Je-Zeus into your heart, so if you discuss this gently you should be able to bring the innocent to safety. One more picture of Zeus here. Okay, two more. This one is for the New Agers. Lovies, you are also deceived. Many of your New Age teachers are also Zeus. Here is Zeus as Seraphispe. And finally we have the classic Zeus. A note about serpent shapeshifters. Yes, for sure this is a sign of demonic Nephilim. But use your thinker. Angels also shapeshift as told in the Bible, where they appear as regular men and can apparate and disappear suddenly. So, we must make the distinction between angelic and demonic. Not all shapeshifters are demonic. Also we must realize that if the Nephilim were the fallen angels, and they are serpents and dragons, logically this implies that the angels who didn't fall are also serpents and dragons. This is why we have such a tangled web of every religion being a serpent religion, but some serpents were rapers and pillagers, and some were recorded in history as just rulers, not gods though, but just rulers. So this is all very confusing, and it means that we must take enough steps backwards from our brainwashing to see as many clues as possible. Here Zeus is shown with the eagle of Atlantis religion. The eagle is seen to be the emanator or the projector of all awareness here in this dream matrix. It is an integral part of this dome/I dream matrix. Many think that the eagle is the well light at the end of the tunnel that accepts your soul as its nutrition and reabsorbs your awareness into the whole, we are one idea. Well done. Juan and Carlos Castaneda's adventures in awareness point to the ability to store enough soul voltage here on earth to not only command the dream matrix like Yeshua taught us, but to go to heaven, the level of the dome above all angels/demons, the 8th level of heaven and above. That is, to fly around or away from the eagle so that you are not eagle food and you retain your awareness and escape the infinite time loop of Saturn/Jupiter/Zeus to become truly free. At that point, you may come back to the time trap for the purpose of freeing others and teaching them the key to awareness. The first state of the Eagle Nation is Delaware. The Freemason are learning this, and they are hiding it from you. So, the 9/11 or 9/23 could be the rebirth of the new root race for the Nephilim, where they are like the Tin Man and Wizard of Oz, and they finally get to run this race with a human heart, so they can start to move toward grace. But this is a demise of humanity as it is fused with the homeless Nephilim. Like in the movie For Children Home, but for the free, I will write another post. Just on the word code, free. There is the galactic alignment boost of these times that can boost your awareness to the point that you will be able to break the dream matrix. Your body will die, but it is just a dream body, and you will have enough awareness to escape the eagle of Lupercalia, the eagle of Zeus, the eagle of the Roman colony of the U.S. Posted by Heedless.